Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button to be part of my Shay fam. If you are a return subscriber, welcome back. I hope you guys hit the bell button to be notified of every time that I upload a new video. I have my son with me today and he is just can't stay still. So if you guys see a lot of him or hear him in the background, I'm so sorry. There's a lot of things I want to share with you guys. I want to be sharing pretty much, I would say, like 4 to 9 months of baby essentials or must-haves, whatever you want to call it. I would say since he started eating solids and playing and being more like realizing his surroundings, I have everything noted here on my phone. I didn't want to miss anything, and I'm going to pretty much cover it by topic. So it's gonna be yep. So I have everything here on my phone by category, and I'm going to be covering toys, teething, feeding, food, eating, you guys get it, and bath. So these are things that I think are really good to have, and I would highly recommend these things for your baby. So this is not in any specific order. I'm just going to just talk about the products, and honestly I just find everything here extremely beneficial and helpful to have. So I'm going to start off with the Dr. Brown's silicone feeder, and this thing is so bomb, I guess is the word I want to say, but really great to have. So this is what it is, and it has little holes on the silicone part, and what you do is you open it, and here you pretty much put any fruit, any food that you want to, let's say, introduce your baby to, put it in here, and you just twist it and close it. So once your baby starts chewing, the food starts to come out through the holes, and I absolutely love this. I like to put frozen fruits, and the reason why is because babies, obviously, like anybody, love sweets, right? So what I do is when I need to distract them, I just put a frozen banana. Most of the time it's frozen banana, and he absolutely loves it. Like, he starts sucking on this like if you're sucking on an ice cream. And the reason why I use frozen fruit is because of the teething. Babies love cold things. Pretty much rubbing against their gums when they're teething is just like very soothing for them. When your baby is teething, they tend to get very uncomfortable and fuzzy. You just put a frozen fruit in here, give it to them, and they're good to go. So I recommend you guys getting a silicone bib. These are so beneficial because you can wash these, you know, clean it and everything, and you're good to go. It has different sizing up here. Feeding your baby tends to get really messy, and this helps with that because whatever food that falls down is going to fall in this little like tray here, little scoop, whatever. You don't have to worry about food falling on the floor or whatever. I really like these, and they're very affordable. I got this on Amazon, a set of 2, and I don't remember the pricing, but affordable for sure. Now in terms of seating when you're feeding your baby, I normally use a high chair. I can't pronounce certain words, which is like embarrassing, but Graco, whatever is the brand, I think that's what it is. I'll show you guys a picture of the high chair that I currently use, which is really good. But lately I've just been obsessing with using this Bumbo seat, and I think this is the old version. I know that they have a newer version, but this one is perfectly fine for me. I just been loving this. Sometimes I just put him in here and just have him sit on the floor. If I need to get him distracted or something, I just put him on here and I'll be good for like a couple minutes. But I love using this when, let's say, me and my fiance are eating. I like to put him on here and he can just like hang out with us while we eat. I can place him right on top of my dining table and I'm good. I don't have to worry about anything, or sometimes I even like place them on top of my coffee table and feed him while I hang out on my couch. Whatever the case may be, you can take this anywhere and you're good. This doesn't come with it. It's the food tray. Yeah, so you can put this on here and it has its own tray. Let me just pop it off here. So now it has a tray like this. And like I said, I feed him on here. Sometimes I even put like a toy up here. One of those toys that suction onto the plate area. And he gets distracted with that as well. And I really like this. This is really, really smart to have. And I mean, it's not necessary, but I think definitely it really, really helps. So this is a sippy cup that I use, and it's by Nuke. Yeah, by Nuke. And this is the one that I've been using since I introduced him to drinking water. But I've been slowly transitioning him into this one by Munchkin. You guys can see there's no sippy suction at the top. This doesn't spill at all whatsoever. And the way that it works is so smart. When the baby starts sucking here, that's when the water starts to drip down. I'm going to show you. Once it starts sucking on this part, that's when the water comes down. Once they stop, it's done. And that's really, really nice. Now I'm going to talk about toys, guys. You guys are going to like notice once your baby starts playing, you're just going to want to buy all the types of toys. Right now, like, my toy collection is building and building. I'm just like, I gotta slow down, you know. The number one thing that I want to mention is the jumper. I absolutely love this. He loves it. It's just so fun for him, and the fun thing about it is that it has all these like toys surrounding him, and he just gets distracted with that, and it helps me in terms of getting things done. I absolutely love just seeing him on there just because he just looks so entertained, and I love it. Before the jumper, I actually had this activity center, and literally just like sit him on there. It has actually like different toys surrounding him as well, and some of the toys are actually good for teething because he starts to suck on it, because babies, when they're teething, they want to suck on everything, like your face, your hands, anything that comes to near their face, they are going to suck on it. But the activity center has little teething toys, and I think that's really cool. And he literally entertains himself by sucking on those toys. So I really like the activity center. In terms of just regular toys, and right now what he's been loving is anything that rolls, right? For instance, this, anything that like turns like this and rolls around, he absolutely loves. You guys see? He loves that. And this one is really good because it has a suction, and I put this anywhere that has a flat surface. I put this on there and he gets distracted like this, and you put it on there and he starts to spin it. He starts to spin it, and he actually can pop out the top part. But I love this toy. He loves it so much. Yeah, so I guess that's going to be his distraction while I'll try to finish this video. I'll try to find it. This is by Playgrow. Never heard of that brand, but thank you, Playgrow. I love this toy. Thanks for creating it. It's really smart. Now he is learning how to walk, and I'm using the walker, and I use the Baby Trend Activity Walker. So this helps him in learning how to walk and move front, backwards, and he, in the beginning, he was going backward, like he didn't know what he was doing, but now he actually like moves around the whole apartment with it, and it's really cute. Yeah, so that's what I use to in terms of introducing him how to walk, you know. Now in terms of teething, I don't really have much to mention, but when they start to teeth, it's extremely uncomfortable stage for them. So I've been really using this Newbie Soothing Gel. it really does help. I've noticed every time that I use it, he just feels so calm. And what it does is kind of like numbs their gums a little bit, and it just gives him that soothing sensation, and it's really good, especially when he wakes up in the middle of the night. I just put a little dot of this on his gums and he's good to go. And in terms of teething toys, just get teething toys, guys. This one is his absolute favorite. I love this toy. He loves it so much, and it has 3 teething toys with different textures on them. So this one is really good by Newbie. I really like using this. What I do, let me tell you guys, for teething, put this in the freezer for like, I would say like 10 minutes, and when it's really cold, give this to them, and they will get so distracted by this to soothe their gums and the pain. Oh my god, so much. So I highly recommend getting this. Like these gel ones, they love anything cold when they're teething. So that is a tip for you guys. Put these in the freezer for like 10 minutes, let them suck on it, and that really helps with the teething pain. So the last topic is bath. There's nothing much that I'm going to mention but his bathtub. I love this tub. Like, I think it's so great, and this is the one that I use. I believe this is Fisher Price, and I've been using this since he was a newborn. I don't have it with me right now, but when he was a newborn, there's a sling that you attach to the top and you put them on there. I'll put a picture on the screen, but there's a sling and you put your newborn on there. But once they start to sit up, you have this little seat here which you can actually pop out. This won't be needed on here when your baby is a newborn because of the sling and stuff. So you'll have it like this for newborn, and then once they are able to sit up, you have this little seat and you just pop it on here. So now that he's able to sit up, I've been giving him his bath in the tub with this on there, obviously, and he's able to sit up and stuff like that. Now in terms of bath toys, to be quite honest, I am trying to like search on different like bath toys. So if you guys want to recommend anything, let me know, because the ones that I'm using I'm not a fan of at all. But anyways, this is the tub that I use, and you have this little part back here that you can use to hang for it to dry, and yeah, that's the tub that I use, and I highly do recommend it. Okay, and for the walker, I highly recommend getting like these anti-slip socks. Oh my god, I love these socks, and you can get like a big pack of it on Amazon. These are really good. They have these little like grip things here, and they're good because, you know, when they start to use the walker and you have like hardwood floors, it can slip. So I got these for that. But in terms of when he starts to actually use like walkers, I don't want him to like slip and fall. So these are really good quality, and they have different designs, different colors, for very inexpensive, and I'll have them everything in my Amazon front, so you guys can just find everything on there. Oh, and besides the silicone bib, these are really good for drooling. When they start to teeth, you guys, the drooling is non-stop. It's like such an insane amount of drooling. So I highly recommend getting bibs that are very absorbent. And these from Key Babies, I don't know how many times I mentioned these on my channel. I mentioned these so much because I honestly love them so much. They absorb so great, you guys, and they're really good quality. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up this entire video. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. If you are new here, guys, don't forget to subscribe to be part of my Shay fam. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. 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 Bye.